Sergio V. Roton. Ito ang Tatak Kalikasan sa Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
To listen to music that uplifts the soul, follow Jescom PH on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer.
You're listening to the voice of the Blue East.
You know what it is.
Ateneo Campus Radio.
Radyo Katipunan 87.9.
Let's take it back to the songs of your time. This is The Throwback on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing giting at gigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Coming up next, Wellness Wednesdays on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
We all want to live healthier in mind, body, and spirit. But where do we start? Sometimes, all it takes is a good conversation. Tune in to Wellness Wednesdays on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Together with experts, inspiring guests, and real stories, we explore tips you can actually use. From managing stress, to eating better, to finding balance in a busy world. Because here, we believe wellness isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. So join us, and let's make every Wednesday a step toward your healthiest self. Wellness Wednesdays, wellness that speaks to you, from the body, mind, to might. Every Wednesday on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Hello, Ateneo!
And hello, Katipunan!
And hello, Universe! This is your Boholana girly and and your resident psyche baddie, Essi from 4BS Psychology.
And Mekani, this is your kapampangan, psychotic, cutie, goofy from 4 BS Psychology. I am Glenn.
And welcome to Wellness
Wednesday.
So, good day, partner. It's kind of raining
day.
outside, right?
Yeah.
How's your day been?
It's a bit hectic because I have an exam sa LAS 21 ko. But at the same time, we are here at Wellness Wednesday to chill and,
Yeah.
improve our well-being.
And speaking of chill, it's kind of cold today. So, partner.
Kaya nagganto ako, partner. Malamig na, pwede ko ang weather.
Exactly.
Diba? Is that the reason why you're wearing this one?
Yes, the scarf really
Diba?
helps with the weather. Now are you craving for anything, any food in particular?
Actually, ang ironic kasi ang lamig, but I'm craving for halo-halo.
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 Especially because bear month season na.
Right.
And speaking of halo-halo, partner, I would like to ask, kung sangkap ka sa halo-halo, anong sangkap ka?
Grabe naman. Wait lang, mag-iisip muna ako kasi medyo philosophical. Grabe, na-reveal ko ang sarili ko talaga sa sangkap sa halo-halo. I'm gonna be ube halaya. Ube halaya kasi di ba, bear month, so mabenta ang ube halaya. And we just wanted to bring that plain. I just want to bring color to the halo-halo. Let's make it violet, di ba?
Okay, ako naman,
Ikaw?
partner, I represent leche flan because it's so sweet and it's really something you look forward to in halo-halo. Kasi kung walang leche flan sa halo-halo, ba't ka pa nag-halo-halo, di ba? That's just my opinion.
Favorite of all generations. Leche flan, di ba?
So, speaking of halo-halo and kasarapan, I would like to know our guests for today.
Oh my God, sino kaya
very
sila?
special guest, very prominent in the field of psychology, special here in Ateneo. So,
Yeah.
would you like to introduce our first guest?
Of course. So, a well-rounded individual excelling for both credentials to his internships and academics. Syempre, let's welcome the president of Psyche. He's from Tandag. And if you don't know where Tandag is, it's in Surigao. And if you don't know where Surigao is, just think of Surigao. So, let's welcome Mr. Hyram Yusico.
Hello, Hyram. You want to greet our audience?
So hello everyone. So thank you Glenn and Essi for introducing me. And to those watching us right now, I hope you'll get to enjoy with what we are going to serve right now for our episode.
And he is serving because he's wearing the Psyche polo.
Yes, exactly.
Diba?
We love the uniform, which we don't have yet. Now, let me just introduce our second speaker, which is also very prominent in the field of psychology. He was the previous founding clinical director of PsyConsult Incorporated, a registered psychologist, is a certified clinical and assessment psychologist, has a master in counseling psychology, and has a PhD.
Very detailed introduction. Natuloy ako.
Kinilabutan ako sa credentials mo, Sir Boboy. Kaya nagganto talaga ako. Sabi ko, oh my God, bigatin ang kasama natin. diba?
Yes. Hello, Sir Boboy. Welcome to the set
Yeah.
of Wellness Wednesday.
And partner, balita ko, gutom ka din. Di ba?
Talaga ba?
Oo,
Parang
diba?
ini-impose mo na yung mga emotions sa salita.
Lunchtime na kasi.
Lunchtime na.
Oo.
Yeah, I'm kind of craving for something savory, which is what we would be asking our guests for today.
Yeah, so,
Partner?
if kanina about liquid, medyo punta muna tayo sa solid ngayon, di ba? So, if you're gonna be an egg, anong luto ng egg kayo? Di ba?
Okay, Hyram, you want to start?
So for me, I think I'd say I'm a sunny side up.
Oh, sorry.
I think we're always taught naman in our psych classes that in sunny side up, we're integrated with one another. So despite having a solid yolk and also a white part of an egg, I think we're still unified as a community here in Ateneo. I'd say that with that being a sunny side up, we have like our own integral part, but at the same time, we're still integrated with other people among us.
Boom.
Wow, psyche
10 over
representative,
10.
PR trained.
Saka parang narinig ko yun sa culture side. Tama ba? O, di ba?
Yes. What about you, Sir
Nakikinig kami.
Boboy?
Ako, ang favorite ko, poached. Poached egg. Oo.
Why,
Kasi
sir?
healthy siya.
Tama.
Healthy.
Actually.
Tapos wholesome. Di
ba? And ang favorite ko, Eggs Benedict. Nakalagay yung poached egg sa muffin na merong ham, di ba?
Okay, I love that there's an integration of health and psych in our question. Thank you, Sir Boboy. Now, I would like to maybe get to know you guys better. Can you tell us about yourselves beyond our very detailed introduction, and maybe about the role you do in your specific organizations? Hyram, would you like to start?
I'd say that I think you already introduced me as the president of Ateneo Psyche.
Yes.
I think most of the time I lead the team, the organization. I also talk among my EB, the executive board, and also the central board. And right now, I'm excited to meet our new members in the organization.
Wow.
So, abangan for the General Assembly that we have. And with that, I hope that we'll be able to also meet among the other psych students within Ateneo and also those who are interested in the advocacy that we have in the organization.
May spoiler ba, Hyram? Ilang members na tayo?
Oo nga.
So far, we have like almost 400 applicants.
Oh, we love that.
Dami. Yeah. But how about Sir Boboy?
Talagang alive na alive ang Psyche.
Ngayon.
Kaya sobra kaming excited na makipag-partner sa inyo, no? Today it's our maiden episode, no?
Yeah.
And this is between Psyche and the Ateneo Bulatao Center, no?
Yes.
And we're going to be part of Wellness Wednesdays on a monthly basis, no? But there will be different guests, no, coming in, maybe even some other hosts who will come in from Psyche. Pero I think mukhang matatagalan silang dalawa dito, no?
Resident
host.
Pero
Can
we
you
will
realize?
also have other psychologists from the Ateneo Bulatao Center coming in and talking about different topics, no? To highlight, of course, wellness and mental health, no? And in Ateneo Bulatao Center, we are actually a center that is an extension of the Ateneo de Manila Department of Psychology, no? And we offer services to the greater community, to the outside world, no, in the Philippines, some of which are actually free, no, and some, of course, are for paid services, no. So it's a range of different services that psychologists are able to offer, and that, of course, on our part, enables us to train the psychologists who are training in the department, who later on will become full-fledged professionals like yourselves.
Yeah. May succession planning,
Yes,
di ba? From the
thank you.
grassroots to the master's level.
Thank you, Sir Bobo. You've mentioned that we will be inviting psychologists to talk about wellness and mental health. Speaking of, as again, prominent psychology figures here, what does mental health and wellness mean to you personally? Hyram?
I think that mental health and wellness is something very important to me. I'd say that it's something that I'd say like a soul within us. I'd say that you feed your soul or your wellness and mental health into something that it might not be something that can be seen right by our eyes, but it's something that we can feel among ourselves. I think that it's something also very important with us, especially that it's something that we always feel within among us. But I think there's a lot of also of like talks regarding how it is stigmatized even until now. But with that, I think that when we feed our soul or our mental health and also our wellness, we'll be able to cultivate among ourselves to hone holistically as a human person.
And I would vouch for that, diba?
Yes.
And as a student talaga, there's so many stressors that we're facing. But syempre, I'm also curious with the perspective of a professional like Sir Boboy. So Sir Boboy, what does mental health and wellness mean to you personally?
Well, first, sobra akong impressed sa sinasabi ni Hyram, no? Kasi it really integrates the person and mind, body, spirit. No?
Yeah.
And this is a very good understanding of health, no? So in fact, mental health is part of health. Diba?
Definitely.
Because we always begin from the basic things, and that is physical health. And coming with physical health is, of course, our mental well-being, no? Our mental health. magkasama yan palagi, no? And really that's the essence of well-being. And that's why I love the name of our show, no? It's Wellness Wednesdays, no? Kasi it's really well-being of the whole self, physical, mental, and spiritual.
And it actually reminded me of our thesis topic, diba, Hyram? Because we wanted to explore yung well-being of an individual through the BPSS. If you guys are familiar, it's biopsychosocial spiritual framework. And syempre, we also have to take note that mental health is also temporal, diba? Yung mga nararanasan natin ngayon might be different to what the past have been experiencing. So for that, I wanted to ask, from your perspective, what are the most pressing mental health challenges faced by students and young people today? So let's start with Sir Boboy.
Actually, gusto ko marinig yung sagot ni Hyram from the perspective of students,
yes.
diba? No? Pero what I've noticed, especially in the last maybe decade, there have been a huge surge of awareness, in our country about mental health, and just thinking about being healthy, and understanding health, not just from a physical perspective, but also from a less parang tangible way. It's really our sense of well-being. I love it, Glenn, when you're saying, it's temporal. It changes.
It
changes from moment to moment.
It's very fluid.
No? And the interesting part of this is that health is not necessarily always pleasant. Diba? It's not always a happy sense, a joyful sense, no? If you remember that movie, yung Inside Out, diba?
Yeah.
There are different emotions, no? And in order for us to be well, we need to experience the different feelings, because each of those feelings actually inform us, help us survive, help us be well, no? So not just because you're anxious, you're not well. Not necessarily. In fact, that anxiety is an aid to being well.
Yeah. And it's also a signal to our body that we've been experiencing something and we have to process it.
That's correct, Glenn.
Diba?
So wise of you.
Wow. Nanood talaga ng Inside Out.
Nanood ako. Pero from a perspective of a student, Hyram, could you give us an insight of what is the mental health today?
I think for us, especially in students, I'd say that mental health is really something that we embrace among ourselves. I'd say that right now we're more able to speak about it. Now we're struggling. We find resilience within the people among us. But I think while I'd say that there are a lot of people who are able to do that, I'd say that it wouldn't represent everyone. So I hope that maybe in Ateneo, as students, we could promote more into advocating for mental health awareness, and also be able to also help the students cope with the challenges, especially with like midterms or finals week approaching. I'd say that we can also be able to be like agent of support to one another, especially that there are a lot of source of stress here in the college.
And speaking of stressors, Hyram, may we know what could be the number one biggest stressors of college student right now?
You have to be
For
real,
you.
Hyram.
I'd say siguro right now, I'd say it's the org, since we're still starting, but I know the
Guys.
academics also. But I really love Psyche, guys, promise.
Okay. EBCB, are you
know what
hearing
to do.
this?
Hyram's
It's really, diba, yung combination ng studies, family life, and then extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
Parang it's everything coming together, and that
Yeah.
can be quite stressful,
True.
isn't it? Right?
Pag nag-pile up na
It's not just
lahat.
one thing. Some of us might even have relational issues,
God.
significant
Real.
others, or family issues, di ba? I mean, these are so real. Diba? This happens to all of us, di ba?
But I think if there's something that I also want to add, is that I've been telling myself na pressure is privilege. I'd say that the stress that I got from being a president in Psyche is also something that I think it couldn't overcome the happiness that I get from interacting with the members, also the office. And I'd say that there's always the pressure that I get is also a privilege because the people rallied behind my back, and also they're there to support, and we're also here for one another. I'd say that you guys are also my source of strength.
Wow.
Bumawi siya.
Bumawi siya.
Bumawi siya.
Sabi niya,
Ako sobra akong impressed sa mga sinasabi ni Hyram.
Di ba? Parang,
Kasi ang naririnig ko sa sinasabi ni Hyram, stress is part of life. But if you are able and you deal with the stress that come your way, it can actually bring forth rewards.
True.
And it's always nice to do it with other people.
True.
That there is the support of others, di ba? And that is such an important part in college life or in any life, no? That we always have other people we can count on who will be there for us.
yeah.
true. Thank God I have Glenn.
Love
I
you,
guess
love you,
an
girl.
alternative perspective siguro, no, Sir Boboy. What do you think about hustle culture, especially in the Ateneo,
true,
diba? Grabe,
actually.
like the students are working really hard, even at this early stage in college, when it should be something they should maybe
Yeah,
do
because they wanted to build
after.
their CV,
What-
di ba?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Oh, parang it's a big challenge, no? Parang ultimately it's about balance, right? It's about balance. And nobody can impose that on you. Nobody can tell you, "Oh, that's enough." Or you're not doing enough.
True.
Right? Or you're doing too much, right? I think this is something each of us need to learn on our own. What is right for us? Am I working hard enough? Am I being true to my goals, to my values? And am I being true to what I need to be doing at this time in my life? Right? And you fulfill it. You do your work, you do what you need to do, you get the support of others, you cope. Right? And when you're able to do that, then you feel like it's right because I've done what I know I should be doing at this point. Diba? And nobody can tell another person that sobra na yan. O kulang yan. You should do more. Diba? Parang it's hard. It's hard because each of us will have our own pace. Each of us have our own commitments. And we also have our priorities. What's important to us.
True.
Yeah.
I feel like as student achievers talaga, the greatest opponent of ourselves is ourselves lang din. Yung parang
Honestly.
we impose all the pressure, and then it's truly we are the only ones who can tell that it's enough.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's really best if you are surrounded with love, with the
Yes,
people you
social
trust.
support systems.
I love that, Glenn. That's really nice.
Diba? So for our next question, Essi, would you like to ask them?
Okay, so now we have examined the internal perspectives of mental health and the challenges we think we see. How do you think the community approaches these mental health? Is it enough, or is there something we can do better? Maybe Hyram, from a student perspective first?
I'd say that we have programs here in Ateneo, especially we have OGC, we have Psych Department, Bulatao, and other relevant offices. I'd say that we could have communicated well and reach out more to the students. I'd say that we have these programs, and I always say, sayang, because these are great programs. It's just that it's not really it wouldn't reach more towards the students. I'd say that if it's really communicated well and made known na it's available for us, I think na it would create a huge or a better impact talaga. Because I'd see that we have the therapists, we have the doctors, we also have the consultations. So I think that those really are great programs we have in Ateneo, and I take pride on it. It's just that I wish that more students would know more about it. And I think na it's something we also want to advocate here in Psyche, to also communicate and spread awareness.
Right. I'm so glad that you're really thinking about advocacy. That's such a big thing, especially in mental health in our country. And you mentioned a few offices in the Ateneo. Maybe some of our listeners don't even know what those things are. Office of Guidance and Counseling, right? And all the organizations doing all sorts of help for our students and for specific groups outside, diba? Now, kami naman in the Ateneo Bulatao Center, of course, we offer services not just to the Ateneo community, but to the people outside. So anybody can actually come to the Bulatao Center and get services from us. Now, one of, I think, the biggest barriers to help seeking, no? Of course, na-mention na kanina ni Hyram, stigma.
Stigma.
Real, no? Need the help, but they cannot get the help because they're afraid of how they will be perceived. Diba? Sometimes young people, they like to get the help, but their parents don't believe that this will be helpful. They are afraid of the stigma that this might have, no? If they sought mental health professionals. No? So, yun yung isa sa mga barriers. Another big barrier, of course, is money.
True.
Definitely.
No? Mental health services are expensive. No?
Sobra.
And if you're a college student, even if you're an adult, you can actually get the services on your own. Your allowance will not be enough most of the time for you to afford the services. Right? And so in the Bulatao Center, we try very hard to make certain services available. During the pandemic, we started a service called the Brief Psychological Services. No? So the acronym of that is Brief Psychological BPS. No?
BPS.
So itong BPS, they can actually go to the Ateneo Bulatao Center Facebook page, and we have a poster there where they can actually find the link to sign up for this free service. So free siya for 2 sessions. No? They can actually get 2 free psychological intervention sessions with our trainee interventionists or responders, we call them. No? And they are actually our graduate students, no? Our master students in the psych department. No? And they receive training and supervision, and they're able to provide these services to the greater public through teleconsults. So, pati yung basta may internet connection ka lang, pwede na, di ba? Oo, no? Pati yung travel and parking, wala nang issue yon, di ba? And we can just do that. So 2 free sessions called the BPS. Recently, we also opened another service. This was just last year. And we call this CBS naman. Ano naman yung community-based services. And the community-based services offers like an 8-session program.
8 sessions?
Yes, group.
And that's also
so
for
you're
free.
with other people in a group. Sometimes in person, you can sign up for in-person groups or online sessions. And again, may poster yan sa aming Facebook page, and people can sign up using the QR code there whenever it is offered. You just have to commit to be available for 8 1.5-hour sessions, usually done weekly. No? And we offer various skills building to help with resiliency. No? To help with resiliency, to help us mitigate the impact of mental health challenges.
And can I just say, sir, na sobrang dali ng process in terms of signing up. You just have to look out for... Yeah, because I tried signing up for the individual BPS, but then due to schedule conflicts, I was not able to proceed. But in terms of signing up, guys, you just have to answer the form and sign up for your schedule and then attend your session, right? It's very easy.
Yes.
So, thank you.
And it's free.
It's free.
And it's free, guys.
Free. Emphasis on free. Yeah.
Kasi yun talaga yung challenge natin eh. Yun nga, no? The stigma sometimes, but if you take away the stigma and people are willing to come, it's the money.
Yeah.
True.
Diba? So
True.
we tried to take that away as well with the free services. No?
Because I feel like in terms of the internal hurdles that we're having right now, very progressive na yung country. Not in a so much of like very progressive to the point na, oh, okay, open na tayo sa lahat, wala nang stigma. But more on we are accepting and open to this kind of discussions. But at the same time also, there's still point of improvements. But then yun nga, yung mga external factors na kailangan nating i-consider, especially the money that Sir Boboy mentioned kanina.
And speaking of the free services, Sir Boboy, I would just like to know the logistics behind BPS. Like, how do you sustain the program? Because, of course...
It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah. When we started it, I believe in the pandemic in 2020, no? Late 2020 when it began, no? We solicited for donations, and many companies, in fact, gave us money. It was in the middle of the pandemic. We were all like uncertain what was happening, but we also knew that many people were very much affected by what was happening in our country and in the world, right? And so they actually gave us money to start it up. along the way, research money had helped us. We investigate if what we're doing is helpful through research, and that money helped us sustain. No, up to now there's a little bit of that. But there are also donations that come in to help us with ano. So for those who are listening and who would like to donate, you can go to our website, no, Ateneo Bulatao Center, and look for that page where you can send your donations.
Let's put a QR code.
Yeah.
I hope there's a
I
QR
hope there's a
code.
QR code.
So yun ang mga paraan that we are able to sustain these programs, no? That but we, like all programs, in order for us to really sustain it, we need more people to really help us, no? Through material means.
Yeah. And because of the excellence of the program, they were able to gather monies from their researches, from their awards, di ba, sir? Sobrang nakaka-amaze.
True.
So, and thank you, Sir Boboy, for actually elaborating yung everything about Ateneo Bulatao. But now let's talk about Psyche, Hyram. Can you please elaborate what are the key programs and projects your organizations has launched in recent years?
I think in Psyche, I really take pride that Psyche might be a home org to psychology students, but we're actually a home org also to everyone here in Ateneo. So we're home org even to those students who are not psych majors. So with that, actually one of the programs that we take pride of would include Siguro Symposia. It was really nice last year. We were able to gather students who are excelling on their expertise classes and also in their field methods. I think for now we're also looking towards expanding our community. So right now we're partnering with the people deprived of liberty. So for this school year, it's groundbreaking since we'll be having our partner community now for this school year. I'd say also one of the things they have to look forward to would be Wellness Wednesdays.
Yes.
So this is a monthly podcast. Will be featured in Radio Katipunan every Wednesday, monthly. Also, I think if there's something I also want to highlight would be we'll have a lot of projects and in store in Psyche, so you can check out on the pages that we post and also be able to find home. I'd say that right now in our school year, one of the vision for Psyche is really to make the bond stronger with the members and also the officers, and to truly say that Psyche is our home.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Hyram. And as parts of Psyche, we are so excited for the initiatives that our committee also has in store. So if you guys are interested in joining the hosting pool,
Please
join us right now.
join.
So now going back to Sir Boboy, no, you've already mentioned the free services, but I feel like Bulatao has more programs to offer. So maybe can you cite one, maybe the Katatagan Plus, if you would like to.
Actually, sa CBS, community-based programs, the program that I described earlier, the 8-session program, is really the Katatagan Plus program. Now,
Okay. That's the backbone.
I think last week in the Wellness Wednesdays we had Renew Health being the sponsor for the week, no? And we had Dr. Gina Echanova here, and those who weren't able to watch it last week, I think it's still available, no, on streaming, so they can watch it on YouTube or on the Facebook page, I think, of Radyo Katipunan. But Renew Health and Dr. Gina Echanova continues to work towards scaling up the Katatagan Plus program. No? Katatagan Plus program actually is not a new program exactly. It's more than 10 years old. Well, at least its predecessor, no? Which is the Katatagan program. The Katatagan program was born from the aftermath of Typhoon Yolanda. No? And the most affected provinces, Leyte and Samar, and the eastern Visayas were devastated by that huge typhoon. No? And I don't know if you still remember it. You were very, very young at that time. No?
I still do. I still do.
But that was really life-changing for many Filipinos, because before that it was unthinkable to actually see this kind of super typhoon passing through our lands, no? And how it devastated cities, no, and towns and places and killed many people, no. So in the aftermath, the psych department through the leadership of Dr. Hechanova went and put together this, initially he gave psychological first aid, but we knew it was not enough. So we developed this program, a resiliency-based program, group-based, no, to help with mitigating mental health risk for those who have been affected. No? And from there, it evolved, no, into a community-based mental health program, which is now what we call the Katatagan Plus. No?
Yes.
And it's really meant to equip people, no, especially those at risk for mental health issues, to build on skills that would mitigate, no, those mental health risks.
And I also can't help to think that if we just had the proper fundings or proper resources, then maybe we could develop more systematized status of the mental health today. Like the programs, diba? We already have the brilliance of Dr. Hechanova, of Sir Boboy, and the likes of the faculties of the psych department. So ang kailangan lang talaga, guys, fundings, resources. So please donate. Always go to the website and donate.
Yes. Also, Sir Boboy, I'd just like to clarify, the Katatagan Plus is recognized not only here in Ateneo, right? It's also recognized in the Philippine government.
Yes, the DOH actually has adopted it, no, as a flagship program for community-based mental health.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, and Dr. Chanova is continuing that work to really promote it nationwide.
So I would just like to ask more into the Katatagan Plus program. Is there like a certificate after you finish the program?
Yeah, we give a completion certificate of completion, no, at the end of the program. But you have to attend at least 3/4 of the 8 sessions. Yeah,
So almost.
yeah. So kailangan, pinakamaganda syempre that they attend all
Complete.
sessions.
Yes.
Oo.
3/4, so almost 6 sessions.
Oo.
Nagmath.
Roughly
Nagmath na
mga
siya.
6. Oo.
So, of course, beyond the community initiatives and these free programs, you've also mentioned that the Bulatao is a training ground for research. Maybe can you tell us one particular research that really struck you the most, like something that's a highlight of your career or somebody's?
Oo. Marami actually, no. Of course, with the BPS, one of the things that we have been doing from the beginning, no, is to really look at how it might be how it's helping the community. What impact might it be having on people who are coming for the help, no? And we're seeing, no, just with 2 sessions, it appears to have an impact on those who come and visit the sessions, no? We're also looking at help seeking, how people seek help, and we're also seeing how it is helping our trainees become better responders. Later on, of course, become good psychologists. No? So these are different aspects of just that program. No, we're also talking about doing a lot of different researches. No, sometimes they are a research that's being done by our faculty members. No, for instance, Dr. Alampay, Dr. Lian Alampay has been doing a longitudinal research. So meaning to say, it has been going on for 20 years. They followed families. From the time the children were very young up to now, they're already adults, no?
The lifespan development.
Yes, looking at parenting. No? So this is a multicultural longitudinal study. I think there are 9 countries or 10 countries involved. And they have followed the same children, the same families throughout all this time. No? And this is one of the researches that one of our faculty members are doing. Of course, under Bulatao Center being the arm of the psychology department, no? And they have another program alongside that, and this is the MAPA, no, na Masayang Pamilya. And this is a evidence-based Filipino program for parenting. And that has also been adapted by the 4-piece program of the DSWD. No? So all 4-piece members go through that parenting program, that positive parenting program of Masayang Pamilya. No? So that is part of the research also of Dr. Lian Alampay. No? So ang dami actually, no? We've also published a number of case studies, no? Si Dr. Fernandez, no? Cara Fernandez.
Teacher Cara.
Yes, Teacher Cara had actually published a number of case studies of clients who had come, no? Highlighting the journey, the stories of these brave individuals, no? With very, very unique circumstances and challenges in their lives, no? And how the interventions have helped them. No?
Yeah, but what I'm getting is it's not only theoretical, diba? It also applies for the betterment of the society, especially the 4-piece program, diba?
Right.
And we are teaching people to how to have the parenting styles and all. And also at the same time, the amount of commitment that you're gonna do for research, longitudinal, guys, that's 20 years.
Yes.
Sobrang haba nun.
And a high fatigue rate. 'Cause
True.
Tapos in fact ngayon, isa sa mga projects namin sa Bulatao Center is we're trying to translate some of the theses that have been done by our students, no, into a popular anthology.
Oh.
So we're gathering
ganon.
well-written thesis, no, and asking them to translate it for the lay audience. So we're in conversation now with the Ateneo Press. Hopefully, we'll get it published in the next couple of years, no, featuring the thesis of our students, no, and the theme I think at this point is Filipino families, and the evolving Filipino family, no.
Sana ma-include ang study natin. makita ko ang pangalan ko at pangalan mo at pangalan nating lahat, guys.
Exactly.
So that's making the research relevant
Yeah,
to everyday Filipinos.
True. And like, what is science if not communicated properly, right? So it's
Exactly.
really necessary to communicate.
Mo doon.
Thanks. Naisipin ko talaga kanina pa. Okay, so I feel like Sir Boboy and Hyram really highlighted how important psychology is in present day. So I feel like, especially today with social media and a lot of stressors, as a student leader, Hyram, what do you think? Was there a moment wherein you experienced how important mental health is, especially in an academic setting? Like, was there a moment of like a dipping moment for you as a student when you realized, oh my gosh, this is why I'm here?
This is the Ateneo way.
Yeah.
I'd say that there are really a lot of countless times where I'd say I hit rock bottom. I'd say that if without my friends or my dorm friends, I'd say that I really wouldn't have been here anymore. I mean, I'd say that I would have been like in other places, or I should have went home in my province. I'd say that it's really the community around Ateneo that I really appreciate. It's that you can find your home even if you're away from your literal home. But I'd say that also the programs that we had in Ateneo really helped me. I'd say that I always go to OGC to ask, oh, can I see the dogs if it's available, or I rest with the Blue Snooze. Actually, earlier I went to Blue Snooze with Glenn, and I think that seeing the people participating in the org events really allowed me to see hope in the community and be able to also participate. I think that even those mga simpleng aya ng friends, ng org mates to chill, hang out, really helped me cope with the stressors here in the university. I'm really grateful to have those kind of support within me. And I hope that I could also translate that to other people and have a ripple effect to more people, I'd say.
Yeah, thank you, Hyram. And for Sir Boboy, syempre, as an educator and mental health professional, was there ever a moment when you realized how pivotal your role is, especially given today's social climate, like the social media, the societal pressure, and even the corruption that we're facing right now?
Yes, very relevant.
Ako parang feeling ko, hindi lang ako, lahat tayo.
Lahat tayo.
Yes.
Diba? Because when we're thinking about mental health and the promotion of mental health, and even now, no, as Hyram is talking about his own struggles, no, it is really the support of others that bring about a lot of help. Diba? Apart from our own skills, our own abilities to help ourselves. Diba? So I think, yes, as a teacher, as a psychologist, I do see myself parang being part of that help. But I think more importantly, no, it's really how we support one another. How we give that space to one another so that we're able to accommodate them.
Sure.
Right? So yes, that's very, very important.
Thank you so much, Sir Boboy. It really just reflects how important psychology is. I feel like with the theme talaga today is really the social support systems that we have. Do you guys remember yung rat experiment?
Yeah.
Like the social support, it really made a difference and made the rats live. So I feel like that also is translated into our daily life. Like social support systems are important to everybody. So now, given all this, just like as a synthesis of all, not really all of what we've discussed, but like just like to give us a break, I would just like to ask the values that are essential in fostering mental health within the community. Maybe as a student, what values do you think are important to foster mental health? Hyram?
I'd say it might be cliche, but I'd really say it's love.
Ay, iba
Grabe
talaga.
naman. Can you please contextualize that?
Personal anecdote,
What kind of
please.
love?
Secret.
What's your
Secret.
operational definition of love, Hyram?
I'd say yun nga, kidding aside, I'd say love is really parang transformational. When you put love towards your craft, in your organization or anything, maybe acad-related, I'd say that love moves kasi. So parang you act out on it. You also put an effort, and also I'd say even when we're in love, I'd say that you still have some struggles. But I think with love, when our faith is rooted in love, I'd say that we can move mountains. And think that I think we can also cope with our problems and stressors. The thing that we have for the love for ourselves, even then also the love for like the community that we have, and even those people in Ateneo, or even the people that we have like are close within ourselves. I'd say that love talaga very important.
Yeah, we are not just inspired, but we are also
Yes.
passionate about doing things.
Thank you so much, Hyram. For Sir Boba, I'd like to twist the question a little bit. Given your 23 years or more in this field, kinalculate?
May reveal. Bakit may reveal?
Nakita ko lang sa
About more
comments
than
sa
30 in fact, by this time.
Anyway, given your 23 years plus in this field, I'd like to know, for those who want to pursue a career in psychology or other human-centered careers, what values do you believe are non-negotiable in their work?
I think first and foremost, love for people.
Yes.
You must like and love people. Because if you don't like people, it's hard to do this work.
Exactly.
Right? And I really wanted to follow through with what Hyram said. No, I remember Father Bulatao, who founded the psych department.
Yeah.
Legend.
Father Jaime Bulatao was
Love
the
you,
founder
Father
of the
Bu.
Department of Psychology way back in the early 60s after he came back from his studies in Fordham University in the United States. And when he founded the university, this is where all of us had gone to school. No, I did my master's degree here at the Ateneo, and learned from him. And that's why we decided that it was so appropriate to just name the center when we put it together after
Yes.
him, no, Father. And 2 years ago, or was it last year? I think in 2024 we even released a coffee table book, no? Father Jaime, Father Bu, we call him, no? Seer of Minds and Hearts is the name of the book. So for those of you who are interested, you might look it up. The Department of Psychology still has copies for sale. So for those who are interested, no? So just talking about his legacy and what he has done for us, no? One of the things that he always said was, whatever it is love, it is love, it is love. No? And Hyram echoes this, no? No, today,
Next,
no?
Father Bu.
I feel like Father Boo's like Miss Spring.
For me, I want to translate that a little bit. What does that really mean? No, that really means connection. Connection first and foremost with ourselves. No, many times when I see people who are very, very troubled, they're disconnected. They're avoiding their troubles. No? They're disconnecting from other people who love them. They think they are not loved. No? So connection with yourself first and foremost, and then connecting with other people. Understanding where you stand, understanding where other people stand, and how we are connected and interconnected with one another. And I think this is extremely important, right? Because this is really the reality that we need to recognize, and this is also what keeps us all well.
Yeah. And this is what also Ateneo been teaching to us. The Kura personalis and the magis to do more, to be compassionate, di ba? So, after that segment, thank you for
Yes.
your insights. Let's
Thank you,
have a
everybody.
mini break and mini game.
Yes.
Essi, ano mo bang gagawin natin ngayon?
Actually, Glenn, di ko alam.
Hindi
Maybe
mo
you
alam,
could
kasi
elaborate?
it's a mystery. Kaya hindi nyo alam. It's a mystery
It's a
box.
mystery box.
Ooh, so can we please get the mystery box?
Here's our mystery box.
Yeah.
Ang ganda ng box.
Ang ganda ng box, guys.
Here it
so,
is.
what we've been doing is you're gonna pick a item and share a little anecdote from that item. So,
Yes.
What if let's do round robin? Or was that too much of a time?
Yes, I feel like we should focus on our guests.
Okay, Hyram.
Sige.
Do you wanna pick first?
Ano ba mga nilagay nyo dyan?
Baka may ano dyan ha.
Si Hyram, pumipili ng
Ano yan? Oh.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know that kung ano
Who
man
is
yan.
that Hyram?
So, hi everyone. So, meet Alfie. So, Alfie is our official mascot in Ateneo Psyche. So, Alfie is actually an otter. And, yun, his full name is Alfie, Alfie P. Otter, if I'm not mistaken. And I'd say that with Alfie, right now, he's been well
Let me
known.
hold that for you.
Yeah.
Sige.
Oo nga wala. May mic pala siya.
Oh, I've been wondering.
Excited na ako to meet Alfie.
Oo.
So, his name is actually inspired with Alfred. So, are you familiar with Alfred?
Alfred Adler?
Yes, Alfred Adler.
Wow, my favorite psychologist.
Akala
for
ko,
real.
ano lang yung Alfie, like parang, okay, random name, let's pick an
Me too.
Alfie.
Wow.
May
ano pala,
inspiration
named
pala.
after pala,
Oo.
one of the great psychological
Psychological.
theorists, no?
So,
Yeah.
he's our mascot in Ateneo Psyche, and I hope you guys will also be able to meet Alfie in our events. And we actually have a center board this year with Alfie, so mas kita na si Alfie with our
Yes.
visibility.
In-elevate.
Yes, Hyram, when will we get a life-size version?
Life-size version.
Life-size version. Maybe soon. We'll
This is a
ask our
nice
feedback.
plushie.
Yeah.
Oo.
Can I ask, what's the inspiration? Why ganito siyang animal?
Yeah, why an otter?
Is it like a random?
I think, I'm not entirely sure because I think Alfie is like 3 years old na. But during the time, I think, from what I've heard, Alfie is actually inspired with Alfred Adler and also Otter, because Otter always go in groups. And in Ateneo Psyche, we believe where people come first. And I think that, yun, related to otters, we always go in groups, in families, and it's something we want to cultivate among the community here in Ateneo.
Bongga siya.
PR trained ng
PR
Psyche
trained.
Community Dev.
Yes. Okay, so for Sir Boboy.
Sir Boboy,
One.
no peeking now.
No peeking. No
Yes.
peeking. So what is this?
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, it's the brochure of the
Brochure.
Department of Psychology. Okay, the Department of Psychology has been around for over 60 years.
60 years.
Oo, no? And we are one of the premier psychology departments of the Philippines, no? And we used to be a center of excellence. Since the last time that they gave that, the Commission on Higher Education, no? Center of Excellence, and we always produce very, very good graduates who are in different
So true.
fields. And oftentimes, so makita nyo naman, nandito sila, di ba? Yung, our future graduates, no? And oftentimes, we get 90+%, 100% passing rate in the board
Wow.
exams
We
for
are not at all
psychometricians. Don't feel pressure. Just do your best. That's all that matters, di ba? No? Oo. And that's all that's what we've been doing, and we've been trying our best. Plus, we have two centers, in fact, that and they're written also at the back, no? The CORD, the Center for Organizational Research and Development, that's CORD, and then the Ateneo Bulatao Center. No? So
Yeah.
those are the two centers that we have.
So, thank you, Sir Boboy and Hyram. Actually, we wanted to ask more questions pa sana, but we don't have any much of time. So take this as an opportunity to promote any of the upcoming initiatives of Psyche and Ateneo Bulatao. So, Sir Boboy, would you like to go first?
Kami, it's just continuing what we're already doing, no? And right now, it's really offering these services that I've mentioned earlier, the BPS, the CBS, they're free services, but there are also a lot of other paid services, no, that are related to psychology, counseling, assessments, and training and development for various organizations, and also research, no? So those are the different services that we're doing, and of course, as part of public service, we're very, very happy to be part of Wellness Wednesday together with Psyche.
Yes, thank you so much. What about you, Hyram? Just a quick promotion.
So see you guys in the General Assembly. It will be happening soon, September 17 in the MVP roof deck, 5 to 7 p.m. Also, I'd like to promote with the... Yes, later.
Yes.
So see you later, guys.
See you later, guys.
Also, for our dearest alumni, we have our alumni homecoming. So September 20 naman, 3 to 7 p.m.
Yeah. And who are the hosts for that, Essi?
Yes, who are the hosts?
Yes. We'll reveal soon.
And also, we'll be launching our One Big Psych. So it's a community for all psychology students in Ateneo. And we'll also be launching soon the Facebook group for our alumni naman. So I think it's really where family goes together. I think it's making our love for the community be honed within each other among us.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Hyram. And I thank you, of course, Sir Boboy, for your insights for today's pilot episode of Wellness Wednesday. So I think this is where our program ends. Once again, this is your Boholana girlie and your resident Psyche baddie, Essi from 4BS Psychology.
And Mekani, it's your kapampangan psychotic goofy body from 4BS Psychology. Tama na. I'm Glenn.
And this was Wellness
Wednesday.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Hyram.
Thank you so much.
We all want to live healthier in mind, body, and spirit. But where do we start? Sometimes, all it takes is a good conversation. Tune in to Wellness Wednesdays on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Together with experts, inspiring guests, and real stories, we explore tips you can actually use. From managing stress, to eating better, to finding balance in a busy world. Because here, we believe wellness isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. So join us, and let's make every Wednesday a step toward your healthiest self. Wellness Wednesdays, wellness that speaks to you. From the body, mind, to might. Every Wednesday on Radyo Katipunan 87.